Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. I hope today is a good day for all of us. I'm Raditya Pradipta from Universitas Islam Bandung as a representative of my team, Mrs. Rini Lestari, Dr. Nurleli, and Dimas Turjaya from Universitas Islam Bandung. Today, I presented to you the study report entitled about Islamic philanthropy, institution, and economic empowerment of the people. Next, this is the outline of this presentation. First is introduction, and second is method, third is result and discussion, and the last 40 is conclusion. Let's move to the introduction. In Surah Al-Kahf verse 30, the term Islamic philanthropy can be interpreted as a form of essential goodness, which is the embodiment of a fundamental faith. True goodness is a manifestation of true faith and obedience to the good, which is manifest in the form of compassion for fellow human beings. Furthermore, the practice of Islamic philanthropy was found during the time of the Prophet Muhammad as a tool to realize social justice, eliminate economic oppression, and improve people welfare, according to Ismail 205:15. According to Alam 210, state in his research that the potential of Muslim philanthropic found in the world is around 250 US dollar billion to 1 trillion US dollar. Although the biggest challenge is how to manage this source of fund so that their achievement can be maximized. Based on the Zakat Potential Mapping Indicator (IPPZ), as of 2019, Indonesian zakat potential was recorded at 233.8 trillion rupiah. Even the data for Indonesian zakat outlook in the 221 state that Indonesian zakat potential in 2020 will reach 327.6 trillion rupiah. The biggest potential in 220 is a corporate zakat, is the 144.5, and then there is income the service zakat is a 139.7 trillion rupiah, and money zakat in 58.76 trillion rupiah, agricultural zakat in 19.79 trillion rupiah, and the last zakat on livestock in 9 trillion rupiah. Based on the data, it can be said that opposite zakat management organization or Islamic philanthropy institution have not been able to influence those who already pay zakat to distribute their zakat to opposite and those who have not paid. According to Ma'ruf 20 and 21, 221, based on the data above, it can be concluded that the achievement of philanthropy through the Islamic philanthropy institution in country with a majority Muslim population has also not been able to optimally alleviate poverty and reduce social inequality. This requires a more in-depth study so that the potential of Islamic philanthropy found in the world and Indonesian, especially through various Islamic philanthropy institutions, becomes more optimal so that poverty and social inequality can be reduced and furthermore that welfare of the people can be improved. Next, in the method, this research use a method with a qualitative approach. The research also use a research method with a qualitative approach because it requires a comprehensive approach and a clear in and a deep picture to determine the understanding and application of Rumah Zakat program in empowering the people economy. The research used the case study method in this study, namely the case in Laz Rumah Zakat Bandung. There are Laz Rumah Zakat Bandung. There are several reasons for using case study, including first, case study strategic are directed at a series of contemporary events. Second, the questions relate to how and why, which are in accordance with the formulation of the research problem in this research. And third, the research focus on contemporary phenomena in real life context. The focus of this research is how to interpret and apply programs that can empower the people economy. Fourth, the boundaries between the phenomena and context are not clearly visible. Fifth, there are proposition or direction and research focus that were built at the beginning of the research process. The data collection technique was carried out by conducting in-depth interview with three parties. The first of which were those who enjoy the Rumah Zakat program, one employee of Rumah Zakat, and one leader of Rumah Zakat. Next, in this result, Rumah Zakat is a philanthropy institution that manages zakat, infak, alms, and other social fund through community empowerment program. The empowerment program is realized through four main clusters, namely Smile Champion in education, Smile Healthy in health, Smile Mandiri in economic empowerment, and Smile Lestari in environmental sustainability initiative. Based on the patient, to the best to be the best NGO in channeling happiness between donor and beneficiary. Rumah Zakat is not only committed to being a trusted, progressive, and professional institution, but it also able to collaborate with various parties for the creation of empowering the Indonesian people. Alhamdulillah, currently Rumah Zakat is one of the largest that is trusted by the community. The growth of Rumah Zakat as a trusted license cannot be separated from its long history, which began with the agreement of the Majelis Taklim Umul Qura Study Group to form a social institution that cares about humanity assistance. The program run by Rumah Zakat to improve welfare of the people consists of in Empowered Village Program, Champion School, Champion Scholarship, Ramadan, Kurban, Wakaf, Disaster, and Humanity. And from the result of this discussion, we can understand that Rumah Zakat focuses on implementing program that can empower the people economy. Various obstacles that arise, one of which is the emergence element that can damage public confidence in large Rumah Zakat Indonesia. This can be minimized by the transparency of financial report and also the accountability of institutions that are always mentioned. The last part is a conclusion. Based on the result of the research and discussion that has been described previously, it can be concluded that Kelas Rumah Zakat Indonesia in Bandung City, Indonesia has been able to run programs that improve the economic empowerment of the people, such as employed empowerment village program, champion school, champion scholarship, Ramadan, Kurban, Wakaf, disaster, and humanity. There are several obstacles in carrying out the program, namely the emergence of elements who damage public trust to channel their fund to Rumah Zakat. To minimize this obstacle, the leadership of Rumah Zakat must be able to manage fund in transparent and accountable manner. Next, and is this reference from various sources is doing this research. Yes, and the last, Thank you very much for listening this presentation. Hopefully it can be useful for us. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.